in the top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll bring it out. It's Ramsey. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Alabama's offense will get first crack at it today. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Reads it, fires complete.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
That's a really nice job plucking that pass. I don't know if another school has done as good a job as Alabama in recent years as bringing in top-level talent at the wide receiver position. When you think of guys like Julio Jones, Amari Cooper, Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith, this guy, he looks like he could be on the field with all those guys, too. He's got speed. He's got the ability to pluck the football out of the air. What a big-time weapon. How nice is it to play quarterback with this guy on offense?
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Charging forward on the sneak. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. Receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so good.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it is hardly a big surprise that this Alabama defense is hitting hard and making their presence felt in the backfield.
Yeah, it's what they built their brand on. They built it on physicality and stopping the run, and you've seen over the last several years, too. After they do that, they come after your quarterback, and they try to get that sucker on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here comes that Alabama offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Emmanuel. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Fry. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Turning it on! to pick up the tempo. Might as well give it to him again. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. They'll move the tight end. Leaves it with the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got it in the middle, it's Ramsey. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. High the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Fry. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's open on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, a step, throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. A little screen to the running back.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. But how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
They'll run the toss. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Nestled just inside that right upright. And after the 3-spot guys, we're all tied up.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
And the Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. To the air, it's Fry. Wide open downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Alabama! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. The home team has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. The away team is hanging in there, but they're going to need something to break their way, and soon. They're up by 7 over Middle Tennessee. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Pulls and fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Texas A&M going quickly. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Complete to the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. When you play at a place like Alabama, you have to live up to the legacy of the Jonathan Allens, the Daron Paynes, the Marcel Dariuses when you play on that defensive front.
And the funny thing is, Reese, I can keep going. Quinnen Williams, Will Anderson, like the list goes on and on and on. Just elite-level recruiting on the defensive line, on the edge, is how they've built this dynasty at Alabama.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Pulls it in, it's Hunt. He cannot get there, it'll be fourth down. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Fry. This time it's complete. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. On 2nd and 10, a 4 wideout set, trips right. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
Really nice play getting that first down. And listen, I know when a lot of people think about the Crimson Tide recently, they think about the success they've had at the quarterback position. A big reason why, though, those guys have been playing so well, they're throwing to NFL talent all over the field. And this dude right here, he could be the next first-round pick at the wide receiver position from Baylor.
Going to swing it on second down. Finds his target down the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll leave it with him. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Trying to pound it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Off play action on first down. Working that left side now. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Aggies want to move quickly. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to throw, it's Fry. Got his man quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on second and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Got him downfield. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And, man, this guy's shown you the whole gamut, the whole arsenal. Like, he can run, he can throw, he can handle the moment, he can handle pressure. I'm interested to see how he finishes this season. He's already in the top 10 in total touchdowns, rushing and passing. Had a phenomenal year. Now is the time late in the season when you can go win those individual awards.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Looking to throw. Going for 6. Touchdown, Bama! Quick strike through the air for the score. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the home of the 12th man.
Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior Aggie legends Christian Kirk and Mike Evans.
And that's when you've seen them just high-flying, fun, tempo, making plays down the field. Having those go-to guys, those A&M offenses were always fun to watch.
The Aggies will hustle to the line.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime they were able to generate some momentum, get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And the Aggies started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. With the run on 1st and goal. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Got it back on 2nd and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolutely perfect. Dar forced to settle for 3.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air. It's Fry. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Working that left side. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. This guy is special, and Alabama's had a lot of them. Devontae Smith, Jalen Waddle, Jerry Jeudy, who could make a huge play at the drop of a hat.
Yeah, big plays down the field. You get it to him, you know it could be a home run anytime he touches it. When you start mentioning those names, it just shows you the explosive nature. Everybody you mentioned, you know they can run right by you and hit those home runs, and so far, he's making some big plays in this ballgame.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Leaves it with the back. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Give to the back. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown Tide! And the punishment has been extended. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football to make sure you get them on the ground.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of Mountain West teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Colorado State is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's just a field goal. Just another week in the Mountain West where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Heaves it deep.
The offense in 3rd and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. He's got an open man. Touchdown, Aggies! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They knocked through the extra point, but they still trail 31-13. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. He'll pull it on the read. Can't get him to the ground. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Power football with the run. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Fry. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Hard running there.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They'll run the counter. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Now they'll try the right side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Emmanuel. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. He got it. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Looking for a big gain. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Fry. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! This team just knows how to finish. They keep getting better and better and better, and they are close to going 9-0.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it downfield. He's got it along the sideline. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play. 1st and 10 from their own 49. They'll run it from the gun. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Texas A&M will snap it in the red zone. trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the ground with the back. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Fights off the defender. And he used that spin move to put him in the spin cycle and gain extra yardage. Now on the option. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's complete on the right side. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He'll keep it himself. Ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
2 straight drives ending in fumbles now for this offense. Guys just have to start hanging on to the football. There's nothing schematic that has to change. They've just got to get back to fundamentals, 5 points of pressure, and prioritize holding on to the ball.
Here comes that Alabama offense. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.